is faster, the Flash or Quicksilver? Most fans answer immediately. The Flash, obviously. But what if I told you that the answer depends entirely on where the race happens? And what if comic book canon already settled this debate decades ago? Today we're diving into one of the most misunderstood speedster matchups in comic book history, and the answer might surprise you. The Flash is not merely a fast human. Barry Allen, Wally West, Bart Allen. All of them draw power from something called the Speed Force. The Speed Force is a cosmic energy field unique to the DC universe. It fuels their speed, enhances their reflexes, allows time travel, phasing, dimension crossing, and many of the impossible feats that make the Flash one of the most powerful beings in fiction. But there's a catch. Without the Speed Force, the Flash isn't the Flash. His powers are dependent upon an external cosmic source. That fact changes everything. Now let's look at Pietro Maximoff. Quicksilver. Unlike the Flash, Pietro does not draw his speed from an external force. His abilities come directly from his own biology. Depending on the continuity, he is either a mutant or the result of experimentation. Either way, his power goes wherever he goes. No cosmic battery, no universe-specific energy field, no outside source required. If Quicksilver enters another universe, he's still Quicksilver. Full speed, full functionality. No adjustment necessary. Now, here's where things get interesting. Many fans think this is just theory. It isn't. The comics actually addressed it. In the legendary JLA Avengers crossover, Marvel and DC confronted this exact problem. When the heroes entered the DC universe, the Flash had complete access to the Speed Force. Result: he easily outran Quicksilver. No contest. But then everything changed. When they entered the Marvel universe, the Speed Force didn't exist. And suddenly, the Flash lost access to the very source of his power. Think about that. One of the fastest beings in fiction became nearly powerless simply because he crossed universes. Meanwhile, Quicksilver, still running, still functioning, still at full capability. The writers understood the issue, so they created a workaround. The Flash stored Speed Force energy inside a special device, essentially a battery. This allowed him to function temporarily while in Marvel territory. Without that stored energy, he would have been unable to operate at superhero levels. That's not fan speculation. That's official crossover canon. So who wins? The answer depends on the battlefield. In the DC universe, the Flash dominates. The Speed Force is available. His power ceiling becomes almost absurd. Time travel, multiversal movement, reality-breaking speed. But in a neutral setting, or a universe where the Speed Force doesn't exist, Quicksilver suddenly gains the environmental advantage. Not because he's faster, but because his power source travels with him. His abilities remain stable regardless of location. The Flash may possess the higher top speed, but Quicksilver possesses the greater portability. And in cross-universal combat, that matters a lot. So what do you think? Does portability beat raw power? Would you rather have speed connected to a cosmic force, or speed that is permanently part of who you are? And while we're at it, who should we compare next? Makari versus Quicksilver, A-Train versus the Flash, Omni-Man versus every speedster, or biological speed versus technological speed? Leave your answer in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And remember, in comics, the battlefield often decides the winner before the fight even begins.